We work with telecoms. We provide the end-to-end solution, okay? The management platform that goes into the telecoms either in the cloud or locally, the device in the home from 5G, Wi-Fi 6, mesh, IoT hubs, and then the application for the customer to use. We provide an end-to-end solution for any telecom operator, which reduces the customer care calls, reduces truckloads, and creates stickiness for the end customers. Why? Because our customers like our devices. We work with a Qualcomm chipset, long-range Wi-Fi across the home, and also services on top of the application that they offer the internet with. We're actually an Irish-based company. We have 7 offices globally. Our HQ is in Ireland, where we do all our sales and marketing, our business development, our finance. We have R&D centres in Sri Lanka and Georgia, where we do our 5G connectivity, our 4G, Wi-Fi 6 mesh and IoT devices. We have level 3 support then in India, and then we have a sales operation throughout the USA, and we're actually moving to USA at the end of this year, or else the start of January or February next year. And then we have an office in China there where we deal with the manufacturers on a day-to-day basis. And the biggest USP would be our back-end management system and the fact that we can support our devices that we sell and also the legacy devices, probably which we'll launch in Q1 next year. We have an open stack platform, okay? We understand that telecom prices for internet is going down drastically. We're coming to you with a full end-to-end solution to develop more service, generating more ARPU on a day-to-day basis, and of course, keeping the customer happy, which is the most important part. Okay, the USA market is obviously fantastic at the moment. It's wide open due to the sanctions actually placed on by Biden. We supply the 5G routers, the Wi-Fi 6 mesh, and the IoT inside of it, and we've very little competition. So we're doing a lot of work in the USA, especially with the big guys, and hopefully you'll see more of us over the next 6 to 12 months where our deployment's happening. So it's ease of use, okay? The biggest problem now that we face is more and more people are at home. Since the COVID, we've actually understood that internet is very important. It's the same as electricity and water nowadays, okay? So our Qualcomm solution has a 14 antenna solution, which bounces in from one room to the other. So in other words, your kids aren't complaining that the internet isn't working on a day-to-day basis. And we also have services on top of it. For instance, we have kids monitoring that we can turn off the device at 9 o'clock, turn it on at 9 in the morning. We can see which websites they're visiting and also block any adult content or any gambling. And we also protect the IoT devices from endpoints and DPI inspections. So we kind of have a firewall around the device to stop anyone from intruding into the home. And also we protect the cameras on a day-to-day basis. We've just launched our own cloud platform for the cameras. So we can port our own cloud solution into the local servers of the telecom. And then they can become, the ring of that market. And then they can charge their customers $9 or $10 a month, which actually goes back to the telecom instead of going back to Amazon Ring doorbell overall. So we want to become the open platform for all telecoms. And since we have an open API and open stack for cameras, Android set-top boxes, routers, IoT devices, we now invite other partners to connect into our open platform. And then it will be a one-stop shop for any telecom to sell services on top of their existing devices and also the devices that we supply from ourselves or any of the third-party vendors that we work with.